Hey, welcome you guys. How are you? All good, all fine. That's great. Hamaare Aapke Baatein, one more episode. Wow, it's always an exciting thing for me to make videos for you. Why I really love it because I'm a very expressive guy. I love to express myself, and nothing could be better than YouTube to express your thoughts, right? Anyway, यार समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या career select करूँ. I'm totally baffled. Saying engineering, doctor, politics, and all. I am totally far from this, but it's really, I'm totally baffled what exactly I'm looking for. I don't know. Hey, अरे यार तू इंजीनियरिंग कर लेना. सभी कर रहे हैं, क्या हो गया, तू भी कर ले. This is I'm gonna talk about. ये एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है यार. This is really a very 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 big challenge as far as any person, especially in India, is concerned. Nobody give a darn about it, give a consideration that whatever suggestion I am gonna give to any person, what are the consequences, what are the repercussions is gonna happen with that person. Just because this is not your decision, this is not gonna impact you, you can't give any random suggestions to any person. This is not a good thing. This is something, well, what about me? It's not about me. Nothing is gonna hamper me. This attitude is really a very disgusting attitude towards any person, because somehow, somewhere, you are intentionally destroying the life of other person. And many times you will find in our family members, just because they are elder to you, just because they are grown up, but actually they are not. Mentally they are not that grown, but age wise they are elders than you. You can't blindly follow your elders just because he or she is elder than you. तो यार ये एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है यार. ये बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है. किसी भी, अगर पहली बात तो ये कुछ चीज़ों को तुम्हें ध्यान देना ही होगा. तुम किस बंदे से पूछ रहे हो. अगर तुम मान लो मुझसे कुछ पूछ रहे हो, अगर मान लो मैंने बीटेक किया, अगर तुम मुझसे पूछो यार बीटेक करना सही या नहीं, समहाउ मैं तुम्हें एक सही राइट आंसर दे सकता हूँ. बट इफ़ यू आर आस्किंग टू somebody or your grandfather who has no any clue about paycheck or engineering, he or she is going to destroy your life by giving rubbish, trash, garbage advice to you, suggestions to you. Since you obey, follow, and respect your grandparents, you're following. This is not a right policy. This is not a right way to take any decision according to me. यार अगर कोई भी, पहली बात तो डिसीजन लेने से पहले मेक श्योर कि यार to think about anything is not that easy. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes everything. Literally, if you will think about anything seriously, it is like, it's not that easy. Usually people think of or take it so for granted. I have seen, and you can even too seen this fact. So I request all of you guys, if you're giving suggestions to any person, and don't take on your ego. Just because somebody asks you something, whether you don't aware about that thing or you're If you're aware, somehow it's better. But many times what happens is you're totally unaware of it, but just because somebody asks to you, you are gonna give any source of trash advice to that person, that if he has taken seriously, then it is gonna be a nightmare throughout his life. तो यार कोई अगर तुमसे कुछ पूछ देता है तो ये मतलब नहीं है कि अगर तुम्हें नहीं भी आता है, उसका तुम्हें कुछ पता ही नहीं है, तो तुम उसको कोई भी ट्रैश एडवाइस दे दोगे, उसकी लाइफ को तुम ruin कर दोगे, डिस्ट्रॉय कर दोगे. Instead, bro, I don't know, or if you know someone who has really a good knowledge about it, who can really help you out, you can refer to that person or politely say, bro, I really don't know about this thing and I don't want to give a wrong suggestions to you, but this really doesn't happen. This is something what you will find very very rare. Usually you will find people loves to give advice whether he has any clue about that thing or no. This is a reality, and especially in India you will find it's a big problem. Everyone is guru here, everyone is expert in each and every area of life, but actually it's not, it's just a joke. Don't you understand this? This is a joke. How can you, when you are a very moderate guy, mediocre guy, how can you give, advice on any topic? It's like usually in India you will find people love to, whether he or she is aware of a that thing or not, he or she loves to give suggestions like they are so welcoming, but they are not. They're just absolute nonsense crook people. They are the bloody crook people. They have nothing to do with your life, whether your life get ruined or destroyed. Nothing he or she is gonna care about. So it does matter. Actually it does matter, and this is a very big problem, whether you will take it seriously or not, but this is a big problem. But when it comes to take a decision on anything, if any person gives you any suggestion, you are not gonna follow it. But when it comes to others, you give suggestions like what to me. ये जो attitude है ना, what to me, मेरा क्या जाता है यार, इसमें मेरा क्या लॉस है, ये एक मानसिकता बहुत ही खराब मानसिकता है, बहुत ही खराब मानसिकता है. And don't make haste to take big decisions like snipe. No, take time, relax. Especially about career and relationships. You can't, at least in these two areas, you can't take decisions like, it's just like, Chet Magni Patpaya kind of this trash, garbage, rubbish, nonsense lines. This is horrible, terror, hideous, very bad. So, if you really want to take advice, but don't take it too seriously. Use your brain, and at least do not even think to ask to someone who has nothing to do with it or who has no any idea about it. You will find many people, whether he or she has any idea what that thing or not, he or she is gonna give you that advice. But this is you need to be very rigorous about it. You can't take it for granted. If you will do take it for granted, then it's gonna be a nightmare for sure. No one can save you here. It is gonna be a nightmare. So guys, I hope I have conveyed my message, but this video is really very important because I understand the importance of it, and you need to understand it. And once again, I would say to take any decision is not that easy as usually we think of, because it takes time, it takes research, it takes when you need to understand the thing, you need to think of so many things in the future, how it's gonna be. You even actually this is something what you wanted, or you just influence of somebody somewhere. There are so many aspects you need to understand it, right? This is me signing off from this video. Have a great day. Take yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like this video.